Bye. I'm down. I can't see. Need to go.
Welcome everyone to the social van. Feeling Kyle sick of the bullshit. So here they are, reppin' C+, ready to turn every podcast to dust. So sit down and shut the fuck up, cause when in doubt, fuck your couch. Welcome everybody to the social vent. Yeah!
Ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
Yes, that's a good intro to the break. Wyatt's coming back. The Wyatt family.
You could stop. Damn.
We're going to clap. So, hi, folks.
So don't clap.
Don't clap.
Good, DA. Take us into the. Take us in.
Little creepy ass little girl. Hi, folks. This is Big Daddy coming at you for the social vent with.
KMB the Sexy Ninja in the house to. Wait, how do I usually say my name? One and only? God, I forgot my own shit. There we go. KMB the Sexy. What do I say? I'm trying to think of. I say it all the goddamn time too.
see what happens wrong on Theraflu and shit like that, folks. This is what happens.
My mom said it was probably jet lag.
Could be.
Yeah, and I don't know what jet lag is, you know.
Jet lag is basically like you're changing altitudes and your body's basically trying to recalibrate itself.
Yeah, bro, because I got fucked up. Like it destroyed me, man. Like I woke up Friday, could not, like, I was cold, chills, like it was, and aches in my joints and right in my chest.
That's from being around a bunch of cocker people.
Oh my gosh, dude! But the next day, like, I'm still kind of recovering. It's kind of just sore right in here, right in my nose area. But But I'm good now.
You sound better.
Oh, dude,
you sound hella better.
Yeah, if you listen to the Sexy Ninja Cast from this past Sunday, he's like, like Eddie Munster. This boogers all fucking flying.
Fucking booger shit. Bubble all flying and shit. Cochino.
How are you?
I'm hella good.
Oh my goodness,
I'm hella
man.
good. It's been a week.
Yeah, you making moves though. You making moves.
You too. It's been a fucking week, man. I'm telling you, just with movies coming out, I can't wait to see. The stock market, people, you know, everything. It's been a pretty damn interesting week.
Speaking of movies, I did go to the movies yesterday. Me and the wife went on a date.
You were telling me. Ooh. How was it?
We watched the movie Barbarian. The trailer sold the movie in such a way that it was just like, wait, okay, you know, because we thought it was a typical serial killer movie. Mm-hmm. Bill Skarsgård's in it and everything like that. We thought he was gonna be the crazy one. But no, that movie was nothing like what the trailer.
Nothing what the trailer said, huh?
Nothing what the trailer said. I was not scratching my head, but I was like the whole fucking time during the movie. I'm like, what?
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm like, what? And then at the end, like, it was one of those things, like, we were still talking about it last night before I went to bed.
Yeah.
Like, it was one of those movies where and Justin Long's in it. I don't know. It's hard to explain, man. Barbarian is one of those dope movies that it kept you on your edge of your seat with some great scares. And, like, it had me a few times jump. Mm-hmm. Like, I was like, oh, shit. You know, oh, God. I was in my seat the whole time. And there was some dope kids behind us, too. And like, there was one where a lady, like, opens the door. She finds a long hallway. She walks in. The kid's all, you stupid! Stupid, why are you going in there? And then, like, and then then this lady finds another door that goes down some creepy ass stairs, and she goes down the stairs, and the girl's like, this motherfucker, this is stupid.
That sounds like something like the new Resident Evil series that's out, Village, and the other one where it's first person perspective, and you go down some hallways and shit, and you know you're just like. You even though it's a game, you're kind of like hesitating.
Yeah.
And you're, you know, in typical gamer fashion, you have your controller, you're looking, and then you're trying to look around the corner. You're even going like this too, like.
Yeah,
so it was like one of those kind of movies. It had some good
scares, and there were some moments too, like one of the main. He wasn't a main character, but his name's Keith. That's Bill Skarsgård's character, and he goes missing for a little bit. And then when she opens the thing and sees the stairs, and she's like, Keith, Keith, and then you just hear a, help, help. And my first instinct, fuck Keith.
That's what his ass get for being down there in the first goddamn play, little stupid ass.
I'm turning around and going out the door. hey, I'll be back.
That would have been me too. That'd been me. I'd been like, Kyle.
Yo, man, you do good down there, bro.
Good luck.
You good luck with that.
You got this. You got this.
Remember,
okay? Yeah.
Remember, 5 minutes of positivity. You know, suck a dick if you want to. You know.
Do what you gotta do, boo boo. You okay? Okay. That's that. All right.
That was my first instinct, though. Just looking down when she looks down those stairs and you hear the screaming. I'm like, yeah, fuck this dude. I just met you, bro.
Oh, they just met?
Yeah.
He just got his ass left.
Yeah.
Fuck his couch. His ass got left, man.
That's what I said. I was like, fuck his couch, man. I was like, hey, I ain't going down there.
I mean, people pop like, who people gonna watch this? Where's your empathy? Fuck that.
Oh, man.
You know, haunted ass.
His ass went down the stairs, man. I didn't choose to tell him to go down
Thank
the stairs.
you. I didn't tell stupid ass to go down. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Test tube, baby. Shit.
But it is the season of the horror movies coming out now.
There's some good ones coming out here in the next couple weeks.
Man. I recommend Barbarian though.
Do you?
Like,
okay.
Like especially with you being a storyteller,
Mm-hmm.
the way you are, definitely one of those things where the story is crazy. The story was crazy.
I love crazy stories.
No,
like that.
it's a crazy story with and the fact that they sold the movie, the way they sold the movie with the trailer was nothing like what it was.
Right.
But it was a good experience.
Would you say the movie is better than what they portrayed in the trailer?
Oh, way better.
Okay, cool.
Way better. But it's the talk of the town in the horror community. I'm not in the horror community, but the wife is. So, you know, that she wanted to see this, and she usually doesn't like to go to the movies.
No,
So-
she doesn't.
No, so like usually we go to the Marvel movies, of course, but she's getting burnt out on superhero movies and stuff like that. So when I went to Denver, she was texting me. She goes, "Yo, I want to watch this movie Barbarian." I was like, "You want to go to the movies?" I was like, "All right." So then we ate at that stinking crawfish place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was alright.
Was it?
It was alright. Yeah, and I'm not trying to shit on him, but so the wife got catfish.
Uh-huh.
Catfish with fries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The batter was a little bit too salty. The fries were good. The fries were dope. But I ordered lobster tail. Okay, lobster tail meal. So I'm going to say meal real quick, okay? And what I got was not a meal, in my opinion. Either I'm fat or I'm ungrateful. So I ordered the lobster tail. And then, you know, lobster tails are like that big, right?
They're pretty big, yeah.
Lobster tails are pretty big. So I ordered the meal. It was like $14.99. Lobster tail with potatoes, sausage, and a corn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They bring this out. The thing's this big. The bowl or whatever.
Yeah.
So there's the lobster tail. There's a potato. And there's 2 sausage links. Like they're probably like that big. And then here's your corn. And that was the meal. Does that sound like a meal to you?
That sounds like a fucking ripoff.
Yeah. 14. And it was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good because it was in this garlic butter sauce like that. But when she brought it up, I was like, you know what I mean? It was one of those things I was kind of like, wait, this is the meal? Like
The same thing, you go to Red Lobster, they bring you out like all that shit.
You could not spare any more potatoes up in that bitch. Like, yeah, it was like a potato. It was one of those like little mini potatoes cut in half.
Kind of like the stewed potatoes I have over there for my special spaghetti shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, and it was
wow.
Like I said, it was like that big, and it was good. That was good, but at the end, I was like a snack. That wasn't a fucking meal.
For your big ass, hell yeah, that's a damn snack.
I was like,
hell yeah.
But it was, the lady, the server was nice. She was dope. So
here's how you know that they know that they're in the wrong. When the cooks and them kind of come out to like peek around the corners like that to see if you're eating it or if you're looking at it or you're talking about it. Did you see him do that at all?
No, I was more during this time the Cardinals game was on. So I was a little distracted too. So Cardinals and Raiders.
Uh huh.
And shout out to the Arizona Cardinals getting that W over the Raiders.
Did
Sorry,
they?
Jimbo.
Oh, cool.
No, bro, it was fucking crazy, man. So they're in OT, and
Now I got to see if my team won.
yeah, the Raiders fumbled first time, and they didn't get it. I mean, the Raiders got the ball back. It was like fumble, then nope. Then the next down, the Raiders fumble again, and the Cards take it all the way to
the
for a
touchdown
for the win and stuff like that. Man, those Raiders fans were like, "Ah!" It was a cool game. It was a good game. I love games like that, especially when like they fumbled once, they didn't get it. They fumbled twice, and look at that, picked it up and took it all the way to the end zone. Man, that was awesome. My Lions won too. I don't know what's going on, but Detroit Lions won, beat the Washington Commanders. I still think that's a dumb name.
Washington Commanders?
Remember the Redskins?
Yeah.
Now they're the Commanders. Last year they were just a Washington football team. But I was like, Commanders? Is that the best you can come up with?
They should just get the goddamn Redskins.
You know what's funny? This is coming from a Native American right here himself.
Do you really care?
No, I don't give two shits. Like, my uncle, my dad's brother, huge Washington Redskins fans, man. He got the jacket with
The works.
the
Hat,
work, the
everything.
hat. He got the the little native on it. He's a huge Washington Redskins fans, and I know a lot of Native Americans who are. And like I it's funny is like when they canceled the Redskins name.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm like, that name's been around forever. So like when I was watching the Lions game, I was like, Washington Commanders. What are they commanding? These nuts, I was like,
I gotta look up the logo here in a second.
yeah, I think they changed the logo too, or if it's still just a W or whatnot. But I think it's dumb. I think Washington Redskins was the better name.
My team lost.
The Saints?
To the Buccaneers.
Bucks.
20-10.
But that game, Tom Brady sucked. He was getting pissed because he wasn't connecting with any of his receivers or anything like that. He was just having a shitty game.
Oh, is that why they were blasting his ass?
Yeah, then he fucking threw his tablet. Yeah, he got on the sideline, and you know how they give him tablets to watch so they can watch the playbacks of the games, so they can say he gets one of them. He's like this, fuck you, fucking throws it because he's getting mad because that game was off. Like they won, but Brady wasn't having a good one.
He was. His game was off.
Oh, his game was off.
Okay, that's the ugliest fucking logo. It's just a W.
Is it just a W?
It's just a W.
Yeah. Just by the tell of your face too, you're just like, eh. Well, it's like I think they're changing the name of the Braves too, or at least they took their mascot away. The
Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta Braves or something like that. I don't know. Bro. It's just like, I don't. It's one of those things like we got some love for the Little Mermaid thing, for that little skit I put out of us, where I'm all like fictional character. It's just like once again fictional logo, like Redskins. Like
it's just making me wonder who's really having a fit about this, because most natives I know, like they're either fans of Atlanta Braves. I mean that's one like one of the oldest teams in the league.
I've always looked at it as a form of representation.
Right.
That just because like I was like, oh dope, these dudes are rocking the Native American, face, right? It was the face. Yeah, on their I was like, yo, that's dope.
That is pretty badass. But is it white folks who are getting in their feelings about all this shit, who want shit to change or whatever? I mean, I don't get it.
I think it's more or less the younger kids, because when we were coming back from Denver, I laughed. There was this one chick. I laughed so hard, and I'm not trying to make fun of my people, but god damn it, man.
Yes, you are.
She was rocking. You were on stolen land. Like that's the hat she's wearing. She's clearly native and whatnot. She's got the turquoise and shit. And I'm like looking at her, and she's got a sourpuss face and whatnot. Like she looks like she hates Whitey, everything like that. and she's just on the plane with a little hat and stuff like that. And then I'm like watching her leave and stuff like that, and she's got the Gucci bag, she's got the Apple product in her hand, she's got the Apple headphones, and she's got like I don't know, one of the Gap shirts, and I'm just looking at them all. Oh, they sure stole your land, but you sure like that product. That's
You
on
sure
it,
the
don't you?
fuck do. God dang, I see that shit all the damn time.
Yeah, and it was just one of those things. I just saw it and I started laughing. Everyone was like looking at me. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, her fucking stupid hat. I wanted to fucking knock it off and be like, you fucking hypocrite. You know?
People scared. This younger fucking generation. I don't know. They got mouths on them. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. But a lot of them, I had this reason why I say it's been an interesting fucking week because I had a client who I don't know if she wants to be woke or she's just bitter. She's young. She's about 32, 33. And she comes in there sometimes just being sarcastic all the damn time, smart ass mouth and shit like that. Well, if you this and this and this, oh, okay. So the last time I worked on her, she says, okay. She goes, sometimes you just don't ever say nothing. She goes, I'm not gonna lie. She goes, I try to rile you up. I said, one, it's a bad thing to rile up your massage therapist.
Because you're working on it.
Yeah, I'm working on you. I said, two, I'm already feeling your energy. You have this one side of you, and then you have another side. Deep down, your energy, I know what kind of person you are. You are pretty cool, but at the same time, you're not cool. This whole facade that you have on this tough girl act when you talk about, well, toxic masculinity is this and this and that. And I just sit there and I just listen to you and like, oh, okay, whatever. I said, but your energy is saying, bitch, shut up. That's literally what her energy is saying. Like, bitch, shut up. This dude's he gonna twist some, or he gonna kick you off the table. It just. This
is like, why would you do that to a massage therapist? Because all the nerves and shit like that could knock a motherfucker out.
Or hurt him really bad, or even possibly even kill him.
Yeah,
and I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah, if you're working on me, I ain't gonna say some dumb shit like that.
You would probably fall out. If I worked on you, which usually happen.
Looking like Jabba after he's getting choked out by fucking Princess Leia. And
you ass wake up, oh, he choked out. But it's just, I don't know. These younger cats, bless them for trying to do things that my generation tried, but it's gonna take more than whining and crying to get shit done.
Oh yeah, it's real change.
Yeah,
it's like protests and stuff like that. It's cool that you're trying to stand up for your cause and whatnot, but honestly, what has changed? Nothing. Like when it comes to shootings and this and that, everyone just gets tighter and tighter on their fucking agenda, whatever it is. Like no one budges and stuff like that. So I don't know. It was just one of those things. Like I saw that hat and I just saw her with all the products and stuff like that, especially Apple.
And that is hypocritical.
Yeah, I'm like, if you really, really feel that way, you probably wouldn't be using the white man's tools. I understand use it for your gain. I understand trying to hustle and bustle because I got an iPhone.
Yeah.
But I like Apple products. Never thought I would say that, but I do like Apple products.
Most people do. They're pretty easy to use, but at the same time, it's just the same product over and over, the same operating system.
So I got the 13. The 14 came out. And I saw the TikTok. The guy did the unboxing for the 14. Looks exactly like that phone.
With no changes.
No changes and stuff like that.
No changes whatsoever.
Yeah. So I can hold off on the 14 for a while.
I got the 21, the S21, the 22 Ultra came out. Is there changes? Yes. I want that goddamn phone. See, this has what? 3 lenses. See, 3 lenses right there, folks. This one the S has 5. I tested it out to see how it goes because you know me, I love taking moon pictures. And that sucker is crisp. I got to see almost all the way like a crater clear.
No shit.
Yes. And I want that one, but now I looked at the price like,
yeah, wait.
How much is the trade-in for this one? He goes, oh, this. I'm like,
yeah.
I'll still wait. I'll still wait. Shit.
It's like most things, that's why when people go drop like $15K for a fucking phone, it's like, that like this one we got, the Apple, like it was part of a deal because it was Apple 13's been out for, iPhone 13's been out for a while, and then they're like, hey man, you trade in the phone, get it for $1. Then you just pay it off from there. It's like, oh, I didn't. So I feel like the people who have to have the new phones, like there's people out there that has to have the next upgrade, and stuff like that. I'm knocking on my goddamn door. But no, it's one of those things where like people who go and spend that money and go be like, oh man, I got the newest phone and stuff like that,
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, dude, but down the road it's gonna be like pennies, in a few months and stuff like that. Yeah.
Because the way the technology is doing right now, there's a few phone makers who want to completely get rid of phones and they want to go completely watch or some kind of they call it a wrist board. Think of the Predator.
Yeah.
Like the little boards right there.
The little thing that comes up like that. Yeah.
They want to do something like that, but people ain't gonna want to lug around that big ass thing, especially on their arm. Watch, yes, but the watch, a few prototypes I've seen, they're about maybe half the size of that right there. That big old thing on your
wrist,
right there, but it does more than the smartwatches do right now.
Yeah, I've seen some smartwatches that I'm down, but the problem is like I'm allergic to certain metals and stuff like that, so like it definitely will cause like a rash, especially because I got, remember that new watch I got from work? Yeah, that thing lasted like a couple days because man, I got
that
huge
big old
red
rash
spot right there. So like I gotta be very particular about what kind of watches I get. Plastic's not too bad, but then it gets all sweaty and so I just don't rock with much jewelry, and usually like this, I had to change over because I had an actual chain, and like the back of my neck.
I was wondering about that. I was looking at that too. I kept looking at like something's different.
Yeah, the chain. This one I got from a. Remember the dude over at NAU that usually sells jewelry and stuff like that? Yeah, he made this for me a long time ago and stuff like that, and it works perfect for my neck.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that when I rocked that metal chain, oh my gosh, dude, big old red marks on my neck. And like I think something was forming like a bubble or some shit like that. Like ugh. So it's just metal. Certain metals, like my rings are fine, but like I really don't rock jewelry as much as I want to.
Same with me. I use those silicone bands. I like these little silicone bands because like same thing. My skin reacts to it. The smartwatch, I don't want one because I'm worried about radiation burn.
Oh yeah.
I don't. It's bad enough I have a radiation burn from my old phone. I used to carry like a little pouch in my pocket right here, and especially like we were working at what's it called, at Harkins. I had one of those the flip phone, but I always had in this pocket right here, and then after a while I noticed I had like a little black mark right there. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I showed people at the hospital when I started working over there. They're like, yeah, it's radiation burn. Yeah, you don't want to keep your phone like that on you.
Well, I gotta imagine how many radiation burns are on chicks' booties, because they all keep their phone in their back pocket. You'd
be amazed because I get to see some of those booties, and I tell them, "Hey, well, you got a little mark here." They're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, you have a mark right here." Because when I start getting that it's like worth them glutes. I'm like, "Shit, all right, worth the motherfuckers." And I'm like, "What the hell is that?
Radiation bubble?"
And they're like, they grab back to work. What are you doing? I'm like, "You have a black mark right there on your nalgas, right there." And they're like, "What?" So they're feeling. They're like, "I do." I go, "Do you carry your phone in your back pocket?" They go, "All the time." I'm like, "I'd advise you not doing that no more."
All of them do that.
I said, I said, "That's radiation burn."
Yeah, all of them. It's always the right back pocket they got that phone in.
Yes.
They always put it right on that cheek.
Right on that cheek, and with 5G now, you don't want to put that shit on your body. That's why I only keep my mind limited right here certain times, because I don't want that fucking with my chest. Yes, folks, I'm one of those people who has.
Oh, it's fanny pack.
My fanny pack I wear across my chest right there because it just feels comfortable. When I went down to Ensenada, I was told, don't put your fanny pack right there. Keep it right here across your chest. I'm like, okay, and I just got used to wearing it like that.
Oh man, like that's always my worry, is getting robbed.
Yeah,
I ain't got nothing to steal because I'm broke as a motherfucker. But
you have your Social Security card and your ID. That's worth more than money.
Yeah, that's worth more than money. But it's just one of those things. Like if I'm traveling anywhere, if I go to the store, I'm always like patting the back of my pocket, like, okay, my wallet's there. Okay, my wallet's there. okay, my wallet's there, you know, especially when I go to concerts and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And this is why I rock cargo shorts, because they got the little buttons and they got the little zips and whatnot. You
Yeah.
know? It's just one of those things. I'm like, I gotta have pockets for one, and I'm a cargo shorts type of dude. I wear shorts year round, and
Yes, you do. I don't get why. It could be dead of fucking winter. You got shorts on.
shorts, backwards hat. You know that's usually the look for me. And t-shirt, and I'm good. I'm good. That's the only bad thing about my job. Everyone's like, what do you don't like about your job? The fact I gotta wear pants. I fucking hate pants, bro. Like if I can get in a spot, like when I worked at the gas station, when they're like shorts are available, I was like, oh hallelujah. But then
Yeah, well, we worked in the pizza.
yeah, I was like shorts all day. What's up, bro? But then I was working the other job at night, so I would literally have to be like, oh, I'm gonna put on these stupid pants, you know, stupid pants.
And you sure did.
Oh, it's pouting.
I gotta go to work now. I gotta put these fucking pants on.
You fucking oppress me.
I'm like, why are you crying about pants? I ain't fucking pants.
God damn it, you oppressors!
I'm like, God damn.
Take our land and put pants on us, you sons of bitches.
And I'd do them like this, folks. First time I did, he's like, what is that? That's just the world's smallest violin, bro. To sing
And
you.
I was like, fuck you, pants.
I remember when someone did that to me, they were like, what the hell is that? It's playing you a song in the smallest violin. I was like, and I turned around, and I've never heard that before. And there was that Harkins. I'm like, is that a white thing?
Oh, the world's smallest violin. I've heard it. The first time I ever heard that was from Mr. Krabs on SpongeBob, because he's like, what is that? It's the world's most smallest violin, and he's playing it for Squidward and shit like that. But I did bring some stuff to the podcast real quick that I wanted to show you and check out.
What's that?
You ready? You ready for this? Look at this awesomeness. Bam. I haven't bought a Star Wars Insider in a very long time, but look at that cover. How could I not? That's a badass cover.
That is a badass cover. What's on the back?
I didn't know they did variants for the Star Wars Insider.
Well, they do now.
Yeah, I did not know that, because I used to collect Star Wars Insider, but you know I get most of my news now off of the internet and stuff like that. But and after looking through this, that it's pretty much a selling point in this book. Like they're showing you all these other projects that are coming. The High Republic. There's a couple cool articles and stuff like that. But it's definitely a selling point, because they're showing you all the new shit that's coming out. They're showing like what you can do. They got like Grogu stuff, and you know, it's cool though. I can't remember the last time I bought a Star Wars Insider. Jeez,
I bought one. The last one I bought was The Last Jedi. It was an extensive article with Mark Hamill about it, and they let him just say whatever he wanted to say about it, feel about it, and he went off. He went off the rails. He told him flat out. He goes, this is nothing I'd never seen before. He goes, story could have been better. He goes,
oh man,
he went off.
That's why he was quiet during the Rise of Skywalker. They kept him off the press runs. They're like, don't let Mark Hamill get out there.
He was sitting there on the side just.
Yeah, like, oh, son of a bitch.
He was pissed. He was pissed.
Skywalker, goddammit. You know?
In it was in the recent article, they asked him what did he think about Star Wars going back to Dark Horse. He's like, that's probably the best move that could have happened.
Yeah, because like the Charles Soule's run on Star Wars currently is really good. Everything else, like the High Republic stuff,
you can tell they're really catering to kids.
No, and that's what Star Wars was. You know, it's catering to kids. That's what the prequels are all about. You know, that's why you got Jar Jar and everything like that. You know, supposed to. But I feel like now everything's too safe. So it's even with Marvel and DC, everything's packaged now.
Yeah, because no one wants to be canceled.
Yeah, no one wants to get canceled. No one wants to take risks in storytelling anymore. You know, and like titles for Star Wars books are kind of like, okay, that's cool. Like, I just picked up Star Wars, the Princess and the Scoundrel. So it's Han and Leia's wedding. But think of that title, the Princess and the Scoundrel.
That's like some old school Disney fairy tale bullshit right there. Man, goddamn.
Yeah, so like,
is there a cover? I gotta see that.
Yeah, it's a Han and Leia. It's like they're behind a blue sky and everything like that. So it's funny is like when I saw that and everyone's like, oh my God, we get to finally read the wedding of Han and Princess. I was like, I already read the wedding. They, back in the day when the EU was a thing, before those books got canceled. Now they're just basically rewriting history in the Star Wars universe. So did you find it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Images.
Yeah. So it's out now. I'm almost done with Shadows of the Sith.
The Princess and the Scoundrel. Oh, that's a cool.
It's a cool cover.
That is a cool cover.
But the title, I'm just like, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
That's a cool cover. That almost looks like a reminiscent cover of when Luke and Mara Jade got married.
I have that one. I have the comic books, actually.
Me too. I got them too. Those are the only ones that didn't fucking get stolen from me.
You hear that? Got something to say to them?
I can't because he's gone now. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, bro. My brother was the one who stole them from me, but I'm just like, I'll get them again. Oh, no, those ones, I got those ones, but all the other gems, oh, yeah. I was telling Corey about that. About the ones that got stolen. Yeah. Oh, well, that era, they weren't worried, the money. I'm like worried about the money, dude. Those stories were
part of you.
Part of me.
Yeah.
I said I had the first issue run. I had the first editions of Born Again. He goes, okay, now I see why you're mad. I'm like, exactly.
Yeah. Well, you got,
just keep your mask on and shut up. Fucker. Just keep your mask on and shut up. Do what you do.
Yeah, well, I was at Bookman's the other day, and I finally picked this up because I've been looking for it on Blu-ray.
Let's see.
I've had this for a very long time. Well, I used to have it, but I've been trying to upgrade all of the movies, like especially the Marvel ones, into Blu-ray. And they only have the director's cut of Daredevil, and I don't like the director's cut. Like it's not good. I like the original theatrical cut, so I finally was like, you know what? Don't be picky. Pick up the damn just DVD. So now I own Daredevil again.
I picked it up because of her.
Oh yeah, but I almost picked up Elektra, but I remembered how shitty that movie was.
Oh, I enjoyed it, but I liked watching her walk. You go, girl.
I remember that was like the first tease because I thought he was gonna pop up in that movie. And what's crazy is like Kevin Smith's in there, Jon Favreau, Ben Affleck, soon to be Batman. Daredevil's a good movie.
It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I really did.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that people just shat on just to shat on. Just
because it was Ben Affleck. People didn't like Ben.
Oh, especially then. What's so funny? I was talking to somebody about that because we were talking about actors and stuff like that, and talking about, oh man, someone brought up Ben because they knew I'm a big Ben Affleck fan. I've always been a big Ben Affleck fan, and I was like, man, there was a time when people fucking hated Ben. And they're like, really? No, how could he's Batman? They love. No, I remember when they announced him as Batman, the world shat all over him for fucking being Batman.
And I was one of them. I'm not gonna lie, but then I saw his performance. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but the Batman thing's been happening for a long time, even with Michael Keaton before the internet. I remember when they announced him as Batman, they're like, Mr. Mom's gonna be Batman.
I was ready.
Yeah.
I was ready because when they announced him, he came out in a movie called Clean and Sober. And that was his first dramatic role. And I'm like, damn, if this is what he can do as a comedian being in this dramatic role, fucking bring on Batman. Yeah. I was ready.
Yeah. So, but that's always the thing. But yeah, it was funny. It's like when Daredevil came out, that was shat upon. But it's one of those things today. It's kind of weird when people are like, oh man, I love this, I love that. I'm like, there was a time when people didn't love these things.
Nope.
Like the prequels. There was a time when the prequels were shat on for Star Wars, man. I told you, I was like, I was there day one when episode 1 came out, and I remember walking out of that theater like, oh, that was fun, like the pod racing scene was dope, and just,
same with me.
Yeah. Then like seeing other nerds walk, those fucking shit. Fuck that. Fucking Jar Jar.
What kind of fucking ending was that? I remember at the movie theater too.
Yeah.
I remember that, and just people just in there. They were just in their fucking feelings.
Yeah, man. And second one came out, more critical. Like, remember when it was being accused of being racist? Like,
no.
George was being accused of being racist. There was an article on it from back in the day, and it was because like certain aspects, certain characters, certain aliens were like, he's like, oh, those are Chinese people, or he's a Jewish guy.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Shit, I never saw it like that.
I still watch that movie. I still watch Phantom Menace, and I don't ever see any racism or anything like that, like at all. I'm watching Star Wars. You know, I'm in the Star Wars universe. That's where the fuck I'm at. But like people's lenses, because a new documentary just dropped. It's on Vice TV. I still need to see it because I don't get Vice on the Sling, and you have to pay. You have to have a TV provider to get to use the app.
Yeah.
Or if you use the app, you only get like 2 hours of watch time and stuff like
Really?
that. Yeah.
I used to watch Vice TV on YouTube.
Oh, well, I got to get on there, but it's a Star Wars series they put out.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 2 episodes on A New Hope, an episode on Empire, and an episode on Return of the Jedi. Then they did an episode each for the prequels.
Right.
And this is a big deal in the Star Wars community because Marsha Lucas is a part of this documentary.
Okay.
She talks about her producing, you know, with George and stuff like that before they split up because she cheated on him. And then, you know, George basically cut her out of his fucking life. He's like, fuck you. And because she owned part of Lucasfilm. And he bought her out. I think it was like 89 or 88, something like that.
Now he married to a sister.
And he bought her out for like $50 million of her side of Lucasfilm.
Right.
Then they showed her in a documentary. And then when she heard that he sold it for like $1 billion or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it shows it in her documentary. And then towards the end of the documentary, and the only reason I know, like, I physically haven't seen the documentary, but Rebel Force Radio has been like keeping up with it and like sharing clips.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess she gets really emotional with the prequels and stuff like that. She goes, there's one where she's like, I saw them when I saw the movie. I got in the car and I just started to cry. I was like, what did George do? And this and that. And I was just like, all right, you know.
Yeah, because she knew the vision, and that wasn't what they wanted.
Yeah, but you know, in the way they paint it as like, oh, well, George was cold and just left her out, but they're like, no, she cheated on him, and George was like this,
Peace,
you know, deuces, and like I guess like he's like so. This dude is like so like I'm gonna cut you out of my life, to where they don't talk. Not like after everything was said and done, he bought back Lucasfilm from her. He was like, yeah, peace. You know,
your ass is gone.
Your ass is gone. I ain't gonna talk. I'll talk to the kids. Well, I ain't gonna talk to you.
30 kids.
Yeah.
30 kids.
George got a lot of kids.
Yeah, he does. He's adopted a lot of kids.
A lot of kids are inspiring filmmakers now too, which is cool.
I think so too. My problem with sci-fi. Why they come? I don't know. They're coming after George because it's easy. But if you look at a lot of sci-fi, a lot of these civilizations that they come up with, these ways of life, are based off American, not American. Well, some of it's
Avatar.
old, like American history, Avatar, world history. You got your certain racial tropes out there, like the Mandalorians. Mandalorians are based off the Picts in Europe. They're based off their culture. Like you said, Avatar, the Na'vi, they're based off Native Americans. No one's coming after them for any of that shit. But for George, it's easy because he's so.
He's George.
He's
fucking
George.
Lucas is the fucking like, my God.
And he probably gives 2 shits.
Oh, he don't give no. George don't give no fucks. I saw this great fucking thing with George that made me happy. I guess he was talking to some kids. Like he was like, hey guys, I'm George Lucas. Blah, blah. It was like a video of him. Then someone took a picture. I don't know if it's real or not, but I got a feeling this is George 100%. But they took a picture of him like standing in front of the camera. Motherfucker's rocking sweatpants. Has a nice little button-up shirt up top. He has sweatpants underneath because the dude dresses like, you know, he's got sneakers on.
Yeah, when he does his film work, he's had t-shirt and jeans and his sneakers, and he's
it's always the button-up shirts though. It's funny. It's like that's why I'm like, that's how rich I want to be. Still dressing like a fucking slob. Like Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler, basketball shorts, sneakers, oversized sweatshirts with t-shirts, and that's just the way he wears. I'm like, man, that's goals right there. I'm not gonna show up to fucking like if ever this popped off to us being super fucking rich, I'm not gonna show up to a session fucking have those diamond necklaces that are this big and fucking,
for what? Go basically go old school Run DMC.
Yeah,
leather jacket, fedora, big old chain.
Yeah,
that's gonna be me right there. That's gonna be me right
First
there.
purchase, Big Daddy's gonna come in like.
I'm gonna do the stance and everything too.
I can see you doing that. If you haven't checked it out, you should check out his LL Cool Daddy little video we put up. Him licking his lips.
That's right. All that, boy. It's very rare. A female makes me go, very rare. Nowadays, this kind of make me just go. You leave nothing to the imagination.
No.
I guess I'm just old school like that.
Oh, you are an old school.
I am. If a girl comes up to me talking t-shirt, jeans, and she got game, we gonna talk. But if I go to the bar, like these little shits do nowadays, walk up, think I'm gonna get some conversation. How you doing? What's up? Buy a girl a drink? Fuck no. Go on somewhere.
Yeah, don't come at me like that.
Yeah, buy a girl a drink. Or like that was 2 weeks ago. No, that was 2 months ago. 2 weeks ago when I went buy a girl a drink. I don't buy girls drinks. I'm sorry.
That look too on your face.
No, I'm sorry. I don't buy girls drinks. If you said buy a woman a drink, buy a lady a drink.
Speaking of woman, I really want to see the the Woman Queen or whatever. What's that one called? With Viola Davis.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'd never seen a trailer for it. I know people are out there bitching about it, like everything else in life.
Of course, they're saying that's Wakanda.
Well, no, it's not even that. Like, oh my god,
The Woman King.
The Woman King. Yeah, I saw the trailer for that on Barbarian. At the end, I was like, "Fucking ticket sold, motherfucker!" Like, I want to see that shit. Like,
I know my mom's sick right now. She goes, "I want to go." She goes, "Please don't go without me." I'm like,
"Oh, we're gonna go together. Then we're gonna tell your mom about it." Because
no, I promise. I promise. So you can go with us.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, you guys just come with us. That way, I don't have to hear her mouth and see. You always do shit with them. Shh, you're sick. I can't. You know. I told her by Thursday if she's not better, I'm going.
Yeah, dude. Like that trailer, and it was funny. It's like I didn't get Wakanda vibes. I got like
Neither did I.
I got Gladiator fucking vibes. Like, like Maximus and shit like that. Like she was just like, we're gonna protect our people. And then there's a scene in the trailer where they have this sharp pokey stick on one side and the other side, and you're like pushing against each other and shit like that. And I'm like, I was hyped as motherfucker. Like I saw that trailer, and I was like, oh fuck yeah! The wife's like, calm down. I'm like, fuck no, I want to see that shit. That shit looks dope.
I want to see it too, and I've been hearing more good reviews than I have bad. Of course, the bad reviews always come from Metacritic and Rotten Tomatoes. They don't even like their fucking selves. But for the most part, I'm hearing reviews from just some regular people saying, "Hey, that's good. Yes, we didn't know that about a piece of African history." Well, of course not. They're not teaching that to us in school.
They don't even teach Native American history.
You guys are left out.
they
Pocahontas, that's Native American history.
You saw that Disney Pocahontas movie? There you go.
Yeah, you're good.
It was those dirty savages, folks.
And, the singing, yeah, they did that too. But they did it in their language.
But and she banged the white dude. Yep, that's a thing. Because
they'll say she banged the white dude when she was actually like raped profusely.
Yeah. So
fuckers, just two babies.
That's why I'm really interested. I think I said it last week. I'm really interested to see what they do with that Pocahontas movie, because they're bringing all their things to life and stuff like that. So on Disney, the live action shit, yeah. So we'll see. They probably won't cast a Native American.
No, they won't. They'll cast someone like me, a half breed.
Oh,
they'll half black, half native, or half native, half Mexican.
Sure, bring the chick from Prey.
Oh yeah,
she's dope.
She's badass.
I follow her on Instagram.
Me too.
Yeah, she's awesome, man.
She is. She talks a lot of shit. I follow the girl from Echo too, from Hawkeye who played Echo. Uh-huh. I follow her too.
Yeah, she's got her own show.
They just wrapped up yesterday.
Yeah, she's got her own show too. I saw that. I was like, yo, and I gotta say, living in a day and age now where like natives are being represented, like really represented, not just like throw a yarn hair on them, paint them brown, throw them out there, make them go ooh, those days are gone, and I'm happy about that.
Me too. Me too.
Like Reservation Dogs, that's a great show. I think you would really enjoy.
I do
show.
Watch Reservation Dogs. They're fucking man, that cracks
shit
me.
Asses.
The girls they're tough. They're tough.
Yeah.
I mean, and I know native girls like that, man. They'll cuss you out in a heartbeat, but cuss you, fight you, but then turn around and give you a hug.
Oh yeah.
We good, brother? We good?
Fuck it up.
Yeah, we are.
man.
Come here. We are. Come here to your fine ass. I can hug you.
Yeah, every time we watch that show, man, it's a good time, man. Reservation Dogs, you should check it out.
Alakwa Cox. That's her name. Alakwa Cox, the actress from Echo, and
Isn't she a UFC fighter?
no, well, she trained in
because she's built like one. Shit.
She trained at UFC. She actually is a world-class martial artist. She really does have an amputee. She's an actual amputee, and she's deaf. So just like the comic book hero, she's has artificial legs. She has, she's deaf. She can't speak, and she killed it.
Yeah, and I heard Kingpin's supposed to show up in that motherfucker.
Kingpin's gonna show up.
Daredevil too.
They did a big old spoiler at the end of this recent episode of She-Hulk.
Are you keeping up with She-Hulk?
I sure am.
It's good, right?
It is good.
I've been waiting to talk to you about it because I was like, he hasn't said anything yet. Like,
No, I've been watching. I'm gonna lie. Are they trying to do? Do I think they're trying to do some kind of feminist agenda? No.
No,
I don't,
right?
I don't think that at all. Even though there's a lot of people like, oh, this is Hollywood feminism. We must be watching different fucking things.
We must bro. I gotta geek out. I fucking love She-Hulk. Like the movie, not the movie. The show is fucking great. She-Hulk is fucking awesome. But when I see assholes out there like the twerking, remember when she twerked and everyone made a fucking big deal about it?
Boy, I love watching them biscuits, boy. Shit.
Man. Like the show was fun. It has a good writing team on it. Like everything about that show is why I love Marvel.
Yeah.
There's certain Marvel shows where I'm like, and you're trying to push an agenda. This movie doesn't have an agenda to push.
No.
It's just having fun.
What I get from the show is here's a woman who got dealt a fucked up hand from it was an accident, and now she just wants to rebuild her life. She just wants to keep going as a lawyer, just like the comic book.
Yeah,
I love when she breaks the fourth wall. John Byrne. No, he did that when he was writing her. She does those little quips every now and then, like, do you see this?
Yeah, and I don't understand the hate. I don't understand the hate at all. Like anything,
I don't get it either.
Anything and everything that show does, man, it's on Twitter. Man, people are hating on it. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You're like, this is why we don't have nice things.
Yeah, I'm like you. I don't get it. I mean, I'll go back. They'll hit on a certain episode, and I go back and I look. I'm like, what am I missing? Am I genuinely missing something?
I don't think you are, bro. Like, I enjoy all the shows. And Miss Marvel, I really enjoyed. I need to catch up like on Stargirl, but you told me that went to shit with the second season, right?
It was a typical girl who ended up bossing her parents around because I got the power. I'm gonna do what I want to. I'm a spoiled fucking brat. Fuck you guys. Blah blah blah. And then then her sidekicks end up being, are the smart ones. But Stargirl is a little asshole who, at the end of the show, I was actually thinking, I hope one of these goddamn villains blast this bitch.
I love Stargirl.
Yeah, and poor the dad. He's just trying his best. But he's trying to help her, but she's like, "Well, you just don't understand." He goes, "No, I don't."
That's the CW side of it, though. I think that's like the dramatic, because I've been rewatching Smallville. There's a lot of things in that show. I'm like, I love the show, but there's certain things I'm like, man, that's playing to like the teenagers, with the love stories and shit like that. The parent aspect, But I think that's a CW thing. I don't think Stargirl's going to go on any longer.
I don't think so either, especially that they actually kind of pulled a swerve when she's like, I'm the hero. We have to do what he goes, I'm the parent. You're going to do what I say. He goes, you don't run this house. You don't run this roost. Me and your mom are busting our asses to do what we do.
Keep you safe. Keep your secret identity
He goes, and if you really feel that we aren't doing our job, he goes, hey, you turn 18 here real soon. I'm like, whoa.
Tell it like it is.
Whoa! I'm like, there you go. That was the only redeeming part.
Oh,
that was the only redeeming part about it for me in this season.
I need to catch up with Superman and Lois, or Lois and Superman.
But you had first time Superman. I mix it up too. Creepy little motherfucker. I didn't think I was going to do that.
Your face said it all.
If that was my toy.
Oh my god.
If that was my toy.
Oh my gosh, man.
I know my head snapped so damn fast, my vision didn't catch up. If my vision didn't catch up in time, I'm just like,
I was like straight up like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
no, that was almost straight up like, I'm gonna wreck you. I'm gonna fucking wreck you.
Well, on that note, crazyhoodies.com. Go check out all designs created by the one and only Big Daddy.
Go check it out, folks. I'm coming up with some new designs here real fast. I just got to drop them. I'm not being lazy. Just I'm trying not to be a perfectionist. I have them. I just need to say, okay, they're good.
I got some new designs coming as well for KMB the Sexy Ninja. Big Daddy's seen them. Colin's wife designed them and stuff like that, and they're badass.
Good shit.
Right? They're badass. I can't wait to launch those and see what we do. But like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with your grandpa. Share with the bum down at Walmart.
I seen him behind Target.
Oh shit, that motherfucker always moving.
He's always moving. Got more money than me. Shit, motherfucker. Oh, but wait a minute. How come she's making designs for you and not me? Jeez, see, favoritism.
I can't be the Sexy Ninja. That's
You
why.
ain't shit. But good designs. I love the designs. They're fucking badass. I love
look
them.
at that. He fucking disses me, then he compliment me afterwards.
Damn right. You know
That's
how I
why I
roll.
love you. That's
You know
why I
how I
love
roll.
you.
Shit.
I am KMB the Sexy Ninja.
This is Big Daddy.
And when in doubt,
Fuck your couch.